Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys Secret Base figure preview video. Now before we begin, I do have to say a massive thank you to Ryan Kirkwood. Actually, this time it's an extra big thank you because Ryan went out and took these high-res pictures with a sprained wrist, so please show Ryan some love in the comments below. Without him, this series quite literally wouldn't be possible. If you are looking to pre-order the new 2.0 Batman 89 figure, he is available from toyswonderland.com. That's where I pre-ordered mine. Link for that is in the description below. They do have installment plans and a reward system. Now, we kinda saw this coming. I mean, Hot Toys, they teased this at San Diego Comic-Con, but then they went quiet for a while, and I thought, oh, maybe it's just one of those figures that they show at Comic-Cons and never put up the pre-order, but oh no, this guy is absolutely coming. However, the timing is a little bit funky, because right around the corner we have Flash, and in Flash, we're gonna have a brand new suit for Michael Keaton. So I was thinking, oh, no problem, this one will be put up for pre-order after San Diego. It will be out well in advance of the Flash movie, so when that movie comes out, they can make the new suit. But that never happened. We're gonna have this guy and a potential Flash Keaton on pre-order at the same time. So now there's a bit of an issue. Which one do you go for? Do you pick up this version now with the diorama display base to go with the Batmobile? Or do you hold out and potentially miss out and wait for the Flash one? Which is definitely likely to happen, but nothing is a sure thing with Hot Toys. They make things that you never expect them to, and they also don't make things that you absolutely would expect them to. So, I don't know if the Keaton is going to happen from the Flash movie, but I'm pretty sure it is. Now, for me, I'm more than happy to pick up both. For you, hopefully watching this video and seeing the Flash movie will help you decide. Now, he does come with a full array of wonderful toys. 89 Batman reference. You get the grappling hook, Batarang, the little collar thing that he uses to stop the Batmobile, and Vicky Vale's high heel. Will they make a Vicky Vale one day? I highly doubt it, but you know, you get the high heel, you can pop it on the back of the display base, so it kind of is a little bit of set dressing. It sets the scene and it tells a story. We also get the stopper piece that he uses to smack some of the goons, a time bomb, as well as the twin shooting grapnel line from the museum scene. It's articulated, you pop it on his gauntlet, the little prongs can fan out, just like the movie. Now you pretty much get everything we had with the original, plus some brand new faceplates. They're not just reusing the faceplates, these are entirely new and they look pretty good. They're not perfect, especially the one with the blood. I prefer the one from DX09, but still, you can tell it's Michael Keaton. Now there are two versions, a deluxe and normal version. The only difference, the display base. They still come with moving eyes, they still come with the multiple faceplates, and they come with the same array of accessories, including Vicky Vale's high heel. So if you absolutely have to have the high heel, don't worry, both versions, they come with that shoe. The only accessory that's still exclusive to the original, DX09, is the zipline launcher. It's a small accessory, one I don't really care for, but if you do, then you have two options. First of all, you can just go ahead and get the DX09, it's still a really good figure and a grail for a lot of people. Or you can pick up the accessory on eBay separately. I'm sure they're around, it's a small one, so fingers crossed it's not overly pricey. Now, the display base for the deluxe version of this new 89 Batman is a monster. It is absolutely huge. I mean, you saw it earlier compared to the Dark Knight, and it towers over him. 'Cause it's part of the clock tower. See what I did there? Towers over him. I'm so sorry. You do have kind of multiple ways to use this. You can have him displayed inside the wall, where there's the wooden staircase that's been destroyed by the bell falling down. Or you can display him kind of propped up on top like the promo pics show, or you can maybe have him dangling off the ledge as though Joker's about to kick his hands and, you know, he's going to fall off, once again, just like the movie. Now the gargoyle up on top, sculpted well, painted really nicely, but it's articulated. Kind of. You can rotate it around so it can face either way. Pretty simple, but those little touches that make your display bases customizable, oh, make me so very happy. And standing next to Batsy, yeah, this display base has a really big footprint. But around the front, it is still square, kind of like the old school DX bases, so fingers crossed, aside from the height and a touch of added width, it should still fit in with your current collection. A lot of people are saying that they do prefer the standard base, which is straight up the old school square DX style base, and if you do, totally fine. The standard one is the one for you. If you're sitting there thinking, Justin, are you really going to ignore that sick Bat computer? No, of course I'm not. We'll discuss the Bat computer a little bit later on. As for Batman himself, you wouldn't be wrong for thinking that this is just a straight up reissue. But if you do read into the wording on Hot Toys' announcement post, apparently it's all new. A new body, a new style of suit material with added texture, and the cowl, 100%, you guessed it, brand new. Also, this time his cape, it's not pleather. Someone commented on a post I made saying, "Oh, Justin, how do you know it's not pleather? It looks like pleather." Well, actually, it's more of that waxy style printed fabric, kind of like Kylo Ren's cape and Justice League Batman's cape, so if you own those two, you know exactly what to expect here. It looks like pleather, it drapes really naturally, but also, it's not gonna flake, so it's a massive win. Will this guy still need a custom cape? Hey, look, maybe, but for now, this cape is a huge upgrade over DX09. Speaking of upgrade, I think this head sculpt is. Some people don't. Totally understand. I own the DX09 and I love that figure, but there's no denying this head sculpt, it screams Michael Keaton, specifically the faceplate. Now, you do have moving eyes, they do move independently, unlike DX09. So many people had broken purrs on theirs, luckily mine's still fine, but still, it's a real issue that's happened to a lot of collectors. So, going for independent moving eyes, definitely the better option, because you're not going to have an issue, you can move them yourself, no need for funky mechanisms. This is absolutely the way to go going forward. I just realized now that I said I really like this head sculpt over the DX09, people are going to give me a ton of flack. I don't know what else to say, I just like the new one. He's got a ton more wrinkling and skin texture, and those lips, they are so Michael Keaton. The overall shape and size of the cowl, though, is super similar between DX09 and this one. I mean, it's the same dude in the same costume from the same movie. It just makes sense. Where they differ, however, is the new one just has so much more surface detail on the cowl. There's a bumpiness, there's an unevenness, it just looks rough and ready. Now that kind of sounds like they've gone backwards, but they haven't. It just makes it even more accurate to the film. Because back in the day, when Tim Burton made this movie, number one, budgets weren't as big as they are nowadays, and number two, they were kind of pioneering this style of costume with this rubber/foam latex cowl. They'd never done this sort of stuff before. So the molds, they were far from perfect. For Batman Returns, they looked so much smoother and cleaner because they refined the process, but for 89, rough and ready is pretty much the way I describe the entire costume, and for me, Hot Toys captured that really well. Now, I know you're not here for a trip down memory lane with Justin about a film that he was never involved with, but, you know, I like to pepper in a bit of history where I can. Now, the Bat computer, as of yet, hasn't happened. Will it happen? I don't know. Do I hope it happens? Yes, of course. I will take as much 89 Batman goodness as I can get, but if it doesn't happen, I guess there is an upside, because this thing is huge. Also, having this 89 Batman permanently sitting in that chair, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. As good as the joints are and as strong as the rubber on the suit is, I probably wouldn't recommend having him sitting in that chair for long periods of time, and the same goes for the Batmobile. Now, the computer, there's some scuffing and there's some dirt and grime in the various crevices. It looks like a well-used Bat computer. The screens have some details of, I'm pretty sure, the composition of the formula for Joker's toxin. And we also have the ad that Joker made for the Joker toxin in the movie. Now, are these actual screens? Highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure they're just prints overlaid with a clear piece of plastic and an LED behind. That's how Hot Toys have done screens before, and I reckon that's exactly how they've done these ones. For now, though, the question is this something to be excited about? Do you get this? Do you sell your 89 Batman DX09 and pre-order this one? Well, the answer is kind of a two-parter. If you do have the DX09 and you're happy with it, No, stick with that one. It's still an amazing figure. It's a grail. But if you do like the new cape material, and the new cowl, and the new face plates, and the diorama display base, and the upgraded body, and the upgraded suit, there is a lot to like with this new one, so it may be worth it. It all depends on you. But if you don't have DX09, what the heck are you waiting for? If you're an 89 Batman fan, this is your opportunity. Pick one up while you can. Now, I pre-ordered mine with toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They do have installment plans and a reward system. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video.